My name is Khoa, and as a real estate agent serving the Greater Toronto area, I'm always on the lookout for what's the best thing to do in the city of Toronto. So today, in this video, I would love to share with you my top pick for must-see attraction that makes the city so unique and amazing place to live in. If you want to learn about everything that you need to know about living in Toronto or the surrounding area, be sure to hit the subscribe button and push the notification bell so you don't miss every time the new video is released. I've been helping many families like you making a smooth move to Toronto and the nearby city for almost 10 years, and I absolutely love it. So now, let's sit back, relax, and dive into the incredible world of Toronto together. So the first stop is take ferry ride to Toronto Islands. So Toronto Islands are a group of 15 small islands just off the coast of downtown Toronto. Visitors can take a ferry to the island and spend the day exploring the beach, park, and garden. There are also restaurants and cafes on the island. The island is accessible by ferry, water taxi, or private boat, and offer a wide range of recreational activity and attraction for visitors of all ages. Toronto Centre Island is a popular tourist destination located in the Toronto Islands. The islands are home to several amusement parks and attractions, including Centreville Amusement Park, the Franklin Children's Garden, and the Far Enough Farm. Well, in addition to the amusement park, Toronto Centre Island offers a beautiful beaches, walking and biking trail, picnic area, and a marina for boaters. The island is also home to several restaurants and cafes, including the Toronto Island Barbecue and Beer, which serve up delicious barbecue and craft beer. The second stop is St. Lawrence Market. The St. Lawrence Market is a very popular place for both local and tourists in Toronto. It's one of the North America's oldest market, having been in operation for over 200 years. The market is in the historic St. Lawrence District, which is known for its vibrant community and beautiful architecture. Whether you are a foodie or historic buff or just looking for a fun outing, St. Lawrence Market has something for everyone. Let me show you. The St. Lawrence Market can be traced back to 1803 when Governor Peter Hunter established a public market in York, now known as Toronto. The market was designed to be a hub for farmers and merchants to sell their wares. The market grew over time, and in 1931, a permanent structure was built to house it. Today, St. Lawrence Market is a complex of three buildings: the South Market, the North Market, and the St. Lawrence Hall. The South Market and North Market building house over 120 vendors who sell a variety of fresh produce, meat, cheese, baked goods, and more. St. Lawrence Market is a beautiful heritage building that serves as a venue for events and functions. One of the highlights of visiting St. Lawrence Market is the food. There are several food stalls and restaurants within the market that serve a variety of international cuisine. Popular dishes include pea meal, bacon sandwich, fish and chips, and fresh oyster. There is also a seating area where you can enjoy your meal while taking in the lively atmosphere of the market. When you arrive at the market, you will find it bustling with vendors and customers. The vendors are friendly and knowledgeable, and they take pride in their product. From artisanal cheese and fresh produce to handmade chocolate and exotic spices, everything is available. The third destination is, if you're into sport, catch a game at Rogers Centre. Located in the downtown Toronto, Rogers Centre is a multi-purpose sport and entertainment facility that has been a landmark in the city since it opened in 1989. The stadium design is notable for its retractable roof, which can be opened or closed depending on the weather condition. The roof consists of 4 panels that can be moved independently, allowing for a variety of configuration. When fully closed, the roof takes approximately 20 minutes to retract, revealing the sky above the stadium. Since opening in 1989, Rogers Centre has been the home of the Toronto Blue Jays, who won back-to-back World Series championships in 1992 and 1993. The stadium has also hosted numerous other sporting events, including the Canadian Football League, Games, International Soccer Match, and professional wrestling event. In addition to hosting sport events, Reuters Center has been also a popular venue for concert and other entertainment events. Over the years, the stadium has welcomed some of the biggest names in the music, including the Rolling Stone, U2, Madonna, and Beyonce, and other celebrities. Our next destination is the Distillery District. The Distillery District is a historic and cultural district in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This former industrial site has been converted into a pedestrian-only village, complete with the Victorian-era brick building, cobblestone street, and a variety of restaurants, cafe, gallery, and shop. What set the Distillery District apart from other tourist destinations in Toronto is its rich history of whiskey production and distilling. In the mid-19th century, the Khoa and Worth Distillery was the largest distillery in the world, producing nearly 2 million gallons of whiskey each year, and quickly became a cornerstone of Toronto economy, providing jobs and supporting local businesses. The Distillery District is known for its unique Victorian-era industrial architecture, which has been carefully preserved and restored. The buildings are made of brick and feature intricate brickwork, ornate metalwork, and decorative cornices and pediments. The district has also a number of interesting architectural features, such as the towering chimney stack that were used to vent the fume from the distillery furnace. One of the most distinctive buildings in the district is the Stone Distillery, which was built in 1959 and is the oldest remaining building on the site. The building has been carefully restored and now houses a number of galleries and studios. Visitors to the Distillery District can go now back in time and learn about the history of whiskey production in Toronto. The Distillery District walking tour, which takes visitors on a guided tour of the area and provide insight into the history and culture of whiskey production, is one of the most popular attractions. Visitors can also partake in the whiskey tasting and sample some of the region's finest Canadian whiskey. Distillery District is also a foodie paradise, with dozens of restaurants and cafes serving up delectable international cuisine. There is something of the every taste and budget, from Italian to French bistro to sushi bar. Locally made chocolate, baked goods, and other gourmet treats are also available to visitors. One of the most popular events in the district is Toronto Christmas Market, which takes place annually from mid-November to mid-December. The market features more than 500 vendors selling handmade craft, food, drink, as well as live music, caroler, and other festive entertainment. Next attraction is the Mirvish Theatre. The Mirvish Theatre is formerly known as the Pantage Theatre. Located in 244 Victoria Street, it's a historic theatre located in downtown Toronto. Built in 1920, the theatre has undergone several renovations and name changes over the years. The Pantage was one of the several theatres built by the Pantage across North America, and it was intended to showcase his vaudeville show. In the 1980s, the theatre was purchased by Ed Mirvish, a prominent Toronto businessman and philanthropist. Mirvish restored the theatre to its original splendor, and it was renamed the Ed Mirvish Theatre in his honor. Today, the theatre is owned by Mirvish Production, which also operates several other theatres in Toronto. The Ed Mirvish Theatre is known for its ornate and opulent design, which reflect the style of the early 20th century. The theatre exterior features a large marquee and facade, decorated with intricate carving and molding. Inside, the theatre is decorated with ornate plasterwork, crystal chandelier, and a grand staircase that leads to the balcony. The theatre auditorium features 3-level seating with a total capacity of over 2,000 seats. The stage is equipped with the state-of-the-art lighting and sound equipment, making it a popular venue for both theatre production and concert. And here is some of the fun fact about Ed Mirvish Theatre. The Ed Mirvish Theatre is home to the largest theatrical stage in North America, measuring 100 feet by 80 feet. The theatre lobby features a mural by the Canadian artist Frederick Hind, which depicts a scene from the Toronto history. The theatre original organ was built in 1927, is still in use today, and is considered one of the finest theatre organs in the world. The next one on the list is CN Tower. If you're not afraid of the height, do make sure to check out the CN Tower. The CN Tower is an iconic landmark of Toronto and a popular tourist attraction that attracts over 2 million visitors each year. The tower offers a breathtaking view of the city and the surrounding area, and visitors can enjoy a range of attractions including observation deck, a revolving restaurant, and an aquarium. With its impressive height and a unique design, the CN Tower is a must-see destination for anyone who visits Toronto. It was built in 1976 and held the title of the world's tallest freestanding structure for over 32 years until the completion of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai in 2008. The tower stands at the height of 553.33 meters. It remains the tallest freestanding structure in the Western Hemisphere. The CN Tower has two observation decks that offer a spectacular view of Toronto and the surrounding area. The lower observation deck is located at the height of 346 meters and features a glass floor that allows visitors to look through straight down to the ground below. The upper observation deck, known as the Skypod, is located at the height of 447 meters and is one of the highest observation decks in the world. Visitors can access the observation deck via a high-speed elevator that travels at the speed of 22 km per hour. The elevator can transport visitors from the ground to the skypod in just 58 seconds. In addition to the observation deck, the CN Tower also has a number of other attractions that visitors can enjoy, including the Edge Walk. The CN Tower Edge Walk is a must-try. You will be harnessed to the outside of the tower, 1168 feet in the air, and walk all the way around the edge. It's the highest hand-free walk in the world. Next is 360 Restaurants, a revolving restaurant located at the height of 351 meters that offer a breathtaking view of Toronto and the surrounding area. And next, you definitely have to visit Ripley Aquarium of Canada, located at the base of the tower. The aquarium is home to over 16,000 marine animals and is one of the largest indoor aquariums in North America. Here's some fun fact about CN Tower. The CN Tower is often struck by lightning during the thunderstorm around 75 times per year, and the entire length of the tower is covered in copper strip. This strip connects the massive grounding rod buried beneath the tower ground floor. If lightning strikes the tower, the electrical discharge travels through the wire and dissipates into the ground. The glass floor on the lower observation deck is made of 5 layers of tempered glass and can support the weight of 35 moose or more than 3 acres. If you're into sport and you are already in downtown Toronto, do make sure to check the Hockey Hall of Fame. The Hockey Hall of Fame is a must-see attraction for any hockey fan. Since opening in 1961, the Hall of Fame has become a popular tourist attraction and a must-visit destination for hockey fans worldwide. The Hockey Hall of Fame has an extensive collection of the artifacts, photographs, and the video that tell the story of ice hockey. The collection includes over 30,000 objects, including game-worn jersey, stick, puck, skate, and equipment used by some of the greatest players in the history of hockey. The Stanley Cup is the most famous trophy in sport, and it has a special place in the Hockey Hall of Fame. The cup is on display at the Greater Hall, where visitors can see the name of every team that has won the championship engraved on its base. The cup is also featured in an exhibit that tells the story of its history and tradition. And here is some fun fact about the Hockey Hall of Fame. The building that now houses the Hockey Hall of Fame was once the home of the Bank of Montreal. The bank vault are now used to display the Stanley Cup and other valuable artifacts called Lord Stanley Vault. The hockey mascot is a polar bear named Buckster. Whether you are a die-hard fan or just getting into sport, the Hockey Hall of Fame is a fascinating and informative experience that celebrates the history and achievement of the game. Next attraction is Royal Ontario Museum. It is one of the largest museums in North America. It is a museum of art, world culture, and a natural history and is known for its vast collection and diverse exhibition. The museum was established in 1912 and has since become a popular destination for tourists and locals. The Royal Ontario Museum has an extensive collection of over 13 million objects, including artifacts from all over the world. Its galleries are organized into several different departments, each with its own collection of objects including anthropology, botany, geology, paleontology, and geology. One of the most popular exhibitions at the ROM is the dinosaur exhibit, which features over 30 complete dinosaur skeletons, including the famous Tyrannosaurus rex. The museum also has a large collection of mineral and germs, including the Aurora Pyramid of Hope, which is a collection of 296 naturally colored diamonds. In addition to its permanent collection, the Royal Ontario Museum hosts a variety of special exhibitions throughout the year. The museum also has a strong focus on education and offers a range of programs and activities for visitors of all ages. Now, here's some fun fact about the museum. The museum has a collection of over 100,000 fossils, including some of the oldest known examples of life on Earth. The Royal Ontario Museum is home to the world's largest collection of reptiles and amphibians, with over 200,000 specimens. The museum's iconic Crystal Edition, which was completed in 2007, was designed by the architect Daniel Lipscomb and features over 3,000 crystal triangles. Next stop is Casa Loma. Casa Loma is a majestic castle in Toronto. Casa Loma was built between 1911 and 1914 by Sir Henry Pellat, a prominent Canadian businessman and military man. He chose a prime location in the city to build his castle, which overlooked the downtown Toronto skyline. The castle was built at the cost of $3.5 million, which was an exorbitant sum of money at that time. The castle featured over 98 rooms, including secret passage, stable, and an 800-foot tunnel that leads to the carriage house. Sir Henry Pellat lived in the castle for only 10 years before he was forced to sell it. The castle was later used as a hotel and nightclub. During World War II, the castle was used as a research center for the military. It was later purchased by the City of Toronto in 1933 and turned into a museum. The architecture of Casa Loma is a combination of Gothic and Roman sketch style. The castle has a unique design with tower and turret and battlement. The castle features over 800 feet of tunnel, which were used to transport goods and people from the stable to the castle. Here is some fun fact about the castle. Casa Loma was used as a filming location for several movies, including X-Men, The Vow, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. The castle is rumored to be haunted by the ghost of Sir Henry Pellat and his wife, Lady Mary. Visitors have reported seeing apparitions and hearing strange noises. Casa Loma was the largest private residence in Canada when it was built. The castle features a 60-foot tall tower that offers stunning view of Toronto. During World War II, the castle was used as a research center for the military, and it was the site of the first radar defense system in North America. Casa Loma is open to visitors year-round and is offered guided tours that take visitors through the castle many room and secret passage. Visitors can also explore the castle garden and enjoy stunning view of the city from the castle tower. The castle also hosts several events throughout the year, including Halloween event, concert, and exhibition. The castle restaurant Blue Blood Steakhouse offers fine dining in the stunning setting. Next item on the list is Scaborough Bluffs, a very well-known destination for tourists and locals. The Bluffs offer a range of recreation activities, including hiking, cycling, picnic, and swimming. The Scaborough Bluffs also provide a breathtaking backdrop for photography and painting. You can walk along the scenic trail that run parallel to the bluff, explore the park that dot the shoreline, or take a refreshing dip in Lake Ontario. The Scaborough Bluffs were formed during the last ice age, which occurred about 12,000 years ago. During that time, the area was covered by glacier that slowly melted, causing a significant amount of water to flow into Lake Ontario. The water eroded the sedimentary rock, leaving behind the stunning cliff and bluff that we see today. The bluffs are made up of sand, silt, and clay that were deposited by the ancient lakeshore. The bluffs provide habitat for a wide variety of wildlife, including bird, reptile, and amphibian. And here's some fun fact about the Scaborough Bluff. The highest point of Scaborough Bluff is 90 meters above Lake Ontario. making it one of the tallest natural points on the Toronto waterfront. The bluffs provide a natural habitat for several endangered plant species, including the lakeside daisy and the American groomwell. The bluffs have been featured in several movie and TV shows, including X-Men, The Handmaid's Tale, and The American God. The bluffs are made up of layers of sedimentary rock that are over 12,000 years old. Next one on the list is Cheltenham Badlands. This one is just a short drive to the northwest of Toronto, located in the city called Caledon, Ontario. The Cheltenham Badlands is a popular destination for hiker and nature enthusiasts. Visitors can explore the site via a 1.5 kilometer of trail that winds through the hill and valley of the Badlands. The trail is well maintained and offers stunning view of the surrounding countryside. The Cheltenham Badlands were formed when the area was covered by a shallow sea. As sediment settled on the seafloor, it was compacted and hardened into the layer of sedimentary rock. Over time, the layers were uplifted and exposed to erosion, creating the distinctive hill and valley seen at the site today. The red color of the Badlands is due to the presence of iron oxide, which gives the sedimentary rock its unique hue. The site is also home to a variety of plants and animals, including fern, wildflower, and bird. One of the most interesting things about the Cheltenham Badlands is that it was only discovered in the 1930s when the area was being used for farming. The unique landscape quickly became a popular attraction, and in the 1960s, the Ontario Heritage Foundation purchased the land to protect it from further development. So today, the Cheltenham Badlands is a protected natural area and is a designated area of natural and scientific interest. The site is managed by the Ontario Heritage Trust and is open to the public year-round. Visitors are reminded to stay on the designated trail and to respect the natural environment of the Badlands. The site is fragile and easy damage, and it's very important to preserve this unique geological formation for the future generation to enjoy. Now, you might be wondering, what about food? For those who are foodie, don't worry, I got you covered. For Canadian cuisine, we do recommend to try out Canoe, which is located on the 54th floor of the TD Bank Tower, with stunning view of the city skyline and a menu that focuses on locally sourced and seasonal ingredients. Canoe has become a beloved destination for foodie and fine dining enthusiasts alike. The restaurant's interior is sleek and modern, with floor-to-ceiling windows that offer the panoramic view of the cityscape. One of the standout features of the Canoe is commitment to using locally sourced and seasonal ingredients. The menu changes frequently to reflect the freshest and the most flavorful produce available. And the kitchen team work closely with local farmers and producers to ensure that every dish is made with the highest quality ingredient. In addition to the restaurant's regular menu, Canoe also offers a chef tasting menu that allows diners to experience a multi-course meal designed to showcase the kitchen team's creativity and skill. Another Canadian restaurant that we recommend is Edulis, located on Niagara Street in Toronto West End. Edulis is a hidden gem that has very earning rave reviews since it opened in 2012. The restaurant's name, which means edible in Latin, set the tone for the menu, which focuses on locally sourced seasonal ingredients. For the main course, the restaurant offers a choice of meat, fish, or vegetarian dish. One of the things that sets Edulis apart is its attention to detail in every aspect of the dining experience, from the warm and welcome service to the carefully curated wine list. Every detail has been considered to create a memorable and enjoyable meal. The restaurant's intimate atmosphere, which have only 28 seats, add to the sense of occasion. So for French cuisine, do make sure to check the Auberge du Pommier. This French-inspired restaurant is located in the upscale neighborhood of York Mill, just north of downtown Toronto. It is located in the wooded lot, which adds to its charming ambience. The restaurant is easily accessible by car or public transportation. The menu at Auberge du Pommier is a classic French with a modern twist. The restaurant prides itself on using the freshness and highest quality ingredient, and it's changed its menu seasonally to take advantage of the local produce. The main course offering including classic French dishes like beef tenderloin, duck confit, as well as modern dishes like roasted lamb. The dessert menu is just as impressive as the main menu. Diners can indulge in the sweet treat like creme brulee. If you're looking for Italian cuisine, make sure to try out Piano Piano. So Piano Piano is a cozy Italian restaurant located in Harvard Street and is known for its modern take on traditional Italian dishes, as well as its upscale and sophisticated atmosphere. Piano Piano menu offer a range of traditional Italian dishes as well as unique and creative dishes that are not typically found in Italian cuisine such as pizza and pasta. The menu is divided into various sections including antipasti like baby germ Caesar salad for appetizer, pasta like canestri alla vodka, main course like chicken piccata, and dessert. Aside from Harvard Street, Piano Piano has other locations such as Mount Pleasant Road in Oakville and the one newly opened in Colburn Street. Now, let's move on to the Asian cuisine. Lee Restaurants is a renowned establishment in Toronto that has been serving delectable Asian cuisine for over a decade. Located at 601 King Street West, the restaurant is the creation of the celebrity chef Shoshu Lee, who has been in the culinary industry for over 3 decades. And now they just announced that they will be moving to the new place in 505 Richmond Street West and will reopen this spring. The menu of the Lee restaurant features a fusion of Asian cuisine, including Chinese, Korean, and Thai. And some of the standout dishes on the menu include the Singaporean style slaw, which is made with the jicama, carrot, and a tangy dressing. And for those who are into Middle Eastern cuisine, we got you covered. Fat Pacha, this popular Middle Eastern inspired restaurant, offer creative dishes like cauliflower shawarma, lamb kebab, and brisket tangine. One of the standout dishes at Fat Pacha is the shakuka, which is a classic Middle Eastern dish that consists of egg poached in a tomato and pepper stew. In addition to the delicious food, the restaurant also offers a cozy and intimate atmosphere that is perfect for a romantic date or a casual dinner with friends. And if you are vegetarian or vegan, we have you covered. You definitely need to check out Saigon Lotus restaurants. Saigon Lotus is located in a Vietnamese restaurant in the Kensington Market neighborhood of Toronto at number 6 St. Andrew Street. The restaurant is open 7 days a week and has gained a reputation for its authentic and delicious Vietnamese cuisine. The restaurant is known for its extensive menu of traditional dishes as well as its modern interpretation of the classic recipe. The menu at Saigon Lotus is extensive and features a variety of classic Vietnamese dishes such as pho, banh mi sandwich, spring roll, as well as lesser-known regional specialty. One standout dish on the menu is bun bò huế, a spicy and flavorful noodle soup that originates in the central region of Vietnam. Another popular dish is bò lục lak, which is a stir-fry of cubed beef with onion and pepper served with rice. Thank you for watching and following along. I hope you've been enjoying learning all about the things to do in Toronto. As a real estate agent in Greater Toronto area, I want to make sure that my clients feel that they belong to this vibrant community. Whether you are looking for the best place to shop, the best restaurant to dine at, and the best outdoor adventure, Toronto has something for everyone. Also, if you're thinking about making a move, buy or sell a property in the Greater Toronto area, do not hesitate to reach out to me and my team. We do have the expertise and experience to help you make a smooth move to Toronto or any surrounding area. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and push the notification bell so that you don't miss any video release about life and living in Toronto and any other city in the Greater Toronto area. And if you have any suggestion for future topic, please leave a comment in the section below. Take care and I see you in the next video.